late 19th century was a time where America started to become what it is today. Everything started to click. You have people of all races rushing to the cities. Numerous inventions were being made constantly. People were fighting for their rights, and businesses were thriving, which was good, because businesses ran almost everything in America due to the capitalistic society that we founded. But all government systems have its faults, and this is where it was shown. They're using laissez-faire principles to manage the businesses that fuel the economy.
We talk about laissez-faire economics, and during the industrial age that the government is basically kind of taking a hands-off approach to big business, and we see rapid industrialization and rapid growth of corporations. You also have to realize that's not completely true, because we also have tons of subsidies that the government is kind of handing out to big business. So that's kind of like the artificial hand of the government interfering with market forces.
Well, how did this go wrong? In order for this system to work, there has to be competition between businesses. If there's competition between the businesses, they have to fight for the same exact people, which means there will be lower prices and better quality, which is better for everyone. But then businesses wanted more money. Who would have thunk? They started to abuse trusts, which was an arrangement by which stockholders in several companies transferred their share to a certain group of people. They manipulated trust to become a monopoly, eliminating all competition and reaping the benefits in the process. Surprisingly, this was brought to attention to Congress by farmers, out of all people, due to the excessive amount that railroad companies would charge them. Named after Senator John Sherman of Ohio, this act stated that every contract combination in the form of trust or otherwise, or conspiracy, in the restraint of trade or commerce among several states or with foreign nations, is declared to be illegal. It also stated that every person who shall monopolize or attempt to monopolize or combine or conspire with any other person or persons to monopolize any part of the trade or commerce among several states or with foreign nations shall be deemed guilty of a felony. This act was almost unanimously passed through both the Senate with 51-1 in the Senate and 242-0 in the House. However, this act was horrendous initially.
And then in 1890, the Sherman Antitrust Act forbade combinations and practices that restrained trade. But again, it was almost impossible to enforce this against the monopolies like U.S. Steel. More often, it was used against labor unions, which were seen to restrain trade in their radical lobbying for, like, health insurance and hard hats.
And with revision, Congress would add two more, the Federal Trade Commission Act and the Clayton Act. All these acts eventually became successful, dissolving monopolies such as Northern Securities Companies, Saturn Oil Company, American Tobacco Company, and most recently, Microsoft in the 1990s. And thanks to these acts, things such as this is now illegal.
Bartender, 2 Spanish chocolates. So, I hear Marshall and Eggs doing pretty good.
It is.
Doing pretty good. You have a good amount of things in the West. Wait, speaking of the West, you have most dominance in the East, right?
That is true.
Huh. You know what would be a good idea?
Yes, I do actually.
We should combine.
I'm gonna buy a majority stake in your company, and you can do the same for me.
We both have good stock holding, and then we both control each other's company.
Joint ownership.
Huh. And how much money would we get? I don't think we wouldn't have any competition, I think, at that point.
No, I think we'll control almost 95%.
I think so. I don't think there's anything else we can play.
Sorry, fellas, what you talking about there?
Oh, we're just business stuff you might not know.
No, I'd like to hear. What was that about that stock trading?
Yeah. You know, businessmen usually trade stocks.
Just investing.
Yeah.
Seems very suspicious.
I don't know. Why would you care?
I regret to inform you that you're in violation of the Sherman Antitrust Act.
Wait, Sherman what now?
It's basically to prevent monopolies and corruption within corporations.
And
why?
And are we doing that right now?
I believe so.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you arrest my top patrons. I'm sorry, but I can't let you take my best patrons.
Oh, Patriot! Patriot! You think I can do it?
I gotta let him do it! Just let him do it!
Shabine, you're gonna fall!
What the heck? Sorry. I just hit the cameraman. Oh god.
Ow!
An episode of Man vs. Federalists. Oh god. Up.